In today's video, I'm going to teach you 3 tips for running effective and impactful in-person sales meetings. My name is Sam, and I help system integrators grow their businesses. So if you're an SI looking to scale, you're in the right place. Ever since COVID, I think a lot of us have gotten maybe a little too used to selling over Zoom. And don't get me wrong, Zoom has its place. It's convenient and easy to use, but let's face it, most Zoom calls that we sit through aren't that effective. They're boring. Half the people have their cameras turned off. If you have the opportunity to sell in person, with a little bit extra work and preparation, you can really impress your customers and ultimately win more business. My first tip to you today is to do your research. I want to know well in advance not only who's coming, but also what their roles are, who they report to, what their goals and objectives are, and what they care about in general. Some of the best salespeople that I've had the opportunity to work with will prepare a full write-up before the meeting with a lot of this information outlined. They'll pass it around to everyone who's attending so that we can all be on the same page when everyone walks in the room. And I think there's an opportunity here to go even deeper. You can look at things like, is their company going through a major reorganization? Did they recently announce some layoffs or maybe a new expansion project? Especially when you're selling in person, this depth of information can come in handy in side conversations, in small moments that don't seem like they matter, but ultimately create lasting memories and help build trust. My second tip to you is to be a good host. When I was in college, I had a side job as a waiter in a fine dining restaurant, and it taught me a lot about the importance of small details that make people feel welcome in a new environment. It's really important to have a plan for food and drinks. Have coffee in the morning, drinks throughout, snacks during the day, and especially if you're going into the afternoon, have a lunch plan in place and communicate that to the group so that they're not thinking halfway through your sales pitch, what are we going to be having for lunch and how soon is the break going to be? You can even go a step beyond here and in your research, ask people what their food and drink preferences are. If someone has an allergy, you can ask for that ahead of time and have something there prepared for them so that they don't feel left out. Importantly, make sure you schedule breaks throughout the day. A lot of us want to cram in as much information as possible, but what I find is that if people don't have a break about once every hour to 90 minutes, they start to lose focus and your presentation will lose its effectiveness. My third tip to you today is to ask great questions. When I'm running a sales meeting, I want it to feel more like a date than a sales pitch. I think it's important to strike the right balance of pitching what we can do and how great our work is versus asking insightful questions that help us personalize and tailor our message to the people in the room. The more you can tie back your message to your clients' unique challenges and problems, the more they'll trust you that you can actually help them. So there you have it, 3 simple tips that you can drop into your business today to run more effective sales meetings, build trust, and ultimately win more business with your clients. If you're a systems integrator looking for more of this type of content to help you grow your business, go ahead and follow me, and I'll see you in the next video.